Hi everyone, this is Jayati Chakravarti. Very welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is my first video. I live in US and I'm currently doing PhD in economics from University of Wisconsin Milwaukee. So I just thought that for my first video, why don't I talk about how did I get selected for PhD in University of Wisconsin Milwaukee, and right now I'm doing my PhD with full funding, and how did I get full funding, and also if you are looking to get PhD admission with full funding, then what are the procedures and what are the steps you should be taking. And also this is my first video, so you can understand that I'm a little bit nervous. And so also in at the end of the video, whatever you feel like, whatever if you feel that I need to improve in any areas, just write down in the comment box. It will be really helpful for me to improve day by day. Yeah, so I came here to do my PhD in economics in 2018. It's been 2 years I'm here and my third year is going on. So far so good. I'm really enjoying my life over here. So I did my MPhil in economics. I did my BSc, MSc as well as MPhil in economics throughout in India from University of Calcutta. I have never been to any other place in India other than Kolkata. I'm a Bengali who doesn't like fish. Okay, let it be. So I did my graduations, my masters, my MPhil throughout from Kolkata. I always wanted to do my PhD, and I always wanted to do my PhD from US. Generally people come right after their masters or maybe after 1 year of their masters, but it took me a little bit time. I did my masters in 2014, but I came here in 2018 because I did my MPhil, and after that also I have been working in India at a research organization. I always wanted to come here, but because of my some family problems, so it took me a long time. So I'm not going into that. Then it will be too long, this video. I just wanted to tell you what are the procedures you have to take. I'm talking about PhD generally in general subjects. I'm not pretty much aware of what are the PhD criteria for, if you want to do your PhD after your BTech or something like that. But as far as my knowledge is concerned, I know that if you have done 16 years of education in India, then here you will be able to apply for PhD. So just think about if you have done your bachelor's degree just like I did, like BSc, BCom, BA, whatever, then these are generally 3 years. So 12 till 12 it is 12 years. Then after that bachelor's degree 3 years, so it is total counting 15 years. So we general candidate are not completing 16 years of education. So for that it is very important to take master's degree. So I did masters in there from India. So then I completed total 16 years of education. So right after my masters, if I wanted to come here, then probably I could have done that. But again, I told you that because of some my family problems, I was not able to do that during that time. So it took me time. Yeah, so if you want to come here, then I will tell you that. And if you are doing graduations, then I could suggest you that it's better that you first finish your master's degree, then you start taking the preparation. Other than that, this is a huge procedure. You need to completely involve into this procedure. Then it can somehow hamper your masters, which is also very important to come here because they do really care about your master's degree. And the admission is completely holistically, they look into your admission. So for admission, the first thing you require is your bachelor's degree, your master's degree, and then you have to take 2 exams. One is GRE and another is TOEFL. Now because of COVID-19 and all these situations, there are many universities which are actually now waiving GRE, though there are many universities which are waiving GRE only for 2021, not even after that. So it is very important that if you are planning to apply for 2022, then you have to, it is important that you communicate with the graduate coordinators of the field you would like to apply and to the universities you would like to apply. Here the graduate coordinators are really, really good. So whenever you will email them, they will try to get back to you within 1 day or 2 days. And even if they can't, they just give you an email that maybe they are busy for 1 week or 2 weeks, but immediately they will done with their whatever work they're doing, they will definitely contact you. So these are very good things over here. And whatever you feel like to ask questions, just write them. They will try to give you answer step by step. So before applying here, I emailed to many universities, to the graduate coordinators. So I used to email them with 10 or 12 questions, and thankfully each question they used to give me answer. And that is not only from one university, almost all universities, almost all graduate coordinators used to give me a reply of my each and every question. So it doesn't matter how trivial those questions were, they always used to give me answers. Now come into so first you have to take GRE, if still they're taking GRE for 2022, and then you have to need to take TOEFL. So for GRE there will be verbal and quantitative section, and for TOEFL this is completely English exam. So just after you are done with your GRE and TOEFL exam, you can send those scores to the university directly, and then you need to write a statement of purpose, and then you need to submit a letter of recommendation. So letter of recommendation, generally universities want 3 professors or 2 professors and one maybe your your manager, the place you are working, if you are working, to give these 3 people will be recommending you. They will write recommendations for you. If it is 3 professors, that is also okay. But if you are working, then I can suggest you, at least I did that, and that really helped me, that you take 2 recommendations from your professors, that is from your master's professors, and 1 from your manager or from your supervisor at your office. That will really help you. So in this way, you need to submit 2 or 3 recommendations depending on the university what they want. And so you have to take GRE, you have to take TOEFL, then you have to write a statement of purpose. So on that statement of purpose, generally that what you have to write on that statement of purpose, also it is properly written in the university's website. If you want to still, if you are confused that what you have to write about, how to write about, then you can again communicate with the professors to the or the graduate coordinators and ask them that you are confused and how to write this letter of statement of purpose, and that area also they will help you. In this way, these things are required. And if you are thinking that your GRE score is not that good or your TOEFL score is not that good, obviously you can retake it. But also before retaking, I can tell you that you ask that graduate coordinators, don't lie them. Just transparency is very important, honesty is very important in US. Here the people are really, really honest. So whatever your situation is, don't lie. Just tell those graduate coordinators that this is your situation, this is your GRE score, this is your TOEFL score. Many times I have seen many of my friends, first initially they thought that maybe with that GRE score or with that TOEFL score they won't get selection with full funding. Maybe you will get selected, but funding is difficult. But quite often they say that okay, we see holistically, and as per your CV, as per your SOP, letter of recommendations, we feel like it is okay, you don't need to retake it. And they will also be very transparent, trust me, they won't lie. So if they feel like if you will improve your score a little bit, then that will be help your application to be selected for funding, that also they will say. And if they feel like it is not required, that also they will be saying. So there is no point of retaking GRE or TOEFL without asking them. And if you feel like your score is really, really low, then I would tell you that don't let them know about your score. It's better to retake it and then inform them. But if you feel like just think about, as I'm doing economics or PhD, so for my field in GRE, in quant section, 160 plus is required. But if your score is something like 159 or 158, then you can ask universities that okay, my score is 159 or 158, so what am I supposed to do? And this is my CV, this is my score, this is my letter of recommendations, everything. Then if they will ask you that okay, you take GRE again, then you can take. And quite often they say that okay, we will see holistically, we feel like it is competitive, so don't need to. Then this is the thing you have to do. Trust me, this is not that tough. Just taking the step is difficult. For me, since 2012 I completed my undergraduations, and from then I wanted to come to US, and it took me 6 years. Honestly, 2016 I thought that okay, if not 2018, then I won't be able to go. And from 2016 I started my preparation. And why I took almost, why didn't I come to 2017 and instead of that I came to 2018? Because in 2016 I'm saying, but that preparation I started from end of November. So I had to take GRE, I had to take TOEFL, I had to write an SOP. So it took a lot of time. So it's not that easy to do. So that's why it took around like 1 year to complete all the procedures. And I think like I finished my application by January 15th of 2018, and I got my first admission letter with full funding in 28th February 2018. So within like 1 month or 2 months you will get to know your result. Yeah, and another thing is that don't look into your friends. Like maybe you were doing you want to do PhD in economics and your friends want to do PhD in biology. So don't follow the path your friend is following, because subject to subject the application procedure differs a lot. Subject to subject GRE scores requirement, TOEFL score requirements also differ a lot. So before applying, just make sure that the university you would like to apply, you will be communicating with the graduate coordinator directly. Don't listen to your friends, don't listen to anyone else. If your professors or someone like that, or a friend who is already in that field and in that university, then obviously you can listen to. But at least it is always important that you take advice from the graduate coordinators. They are the main spokesperson who can really guide you and who can really help you by telling you what are the exact procedures you need to take to get funding with full, to get full funding. Yeah. So that's all about today's thing. If you feel like I need to improve something or something like that, it will be really helpful if you will write down in the comment section. And if you would like to know more about how did I prepare for GRE, how did I prepare for TOEFL, just let me know in the comment box, and I'll try to make another video on GRE preparation, and I'll also try to make another video on TOEFL preparation. Yeah, okay, for the time being, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye bye.